What is up, JHM? It's your boy, Steph Curry, baller. Okay, maybe not, but we have the same name. It's Steven, and I got 2 words for you. Welcome home. Sorry, got carried away there. I'm just so excited that you are with us today. Whether you're watching online or you're with us in person, whether this is your millionth time at JHM, which I don't even think is possible, or it's your second and a half, which also I'm 100% sure is not possible unless maybe you pause the video halfway through to go watch something else on YouTube, but don't do that today. Please watch the whole video. Anyway, welcome home to JHM. This here is for everyone. JHM is a safe place for you to be you, and that's accomplished by creating friendships, following Jesus, and making a difference together. And I just gotta start today by saying congratulations, you made it through 2020. What a year for all of us, right? Part of 2020 has caused me to look back at some things in my life, everything that I've gone through, maybe some awesome accomplishments, maybe some bad mistakes that I've made. And it got me to start thinking about all these what ifs of life. You know, like the what if I did blank? Or what if I didn't do blank? And these what if questions got me thinking about a life-changing moment for me. What if I never made the decision to follow Jesus when I was younger? What would have happened? What has happened because I did make that choice? Like imagine this, like what if there was like a time machine where I could go back to that moment and see how it changed my life? Jesus, is that really you?
Yes, it is, my son.
If that's really you, then what is my favorite restaurant?
Raising Cane's.
My favorite football team?
The Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know why.
Okay, how about this one? My favorite song?
What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction.
No, that's not my favorite song. No, it's not. You are Jesus. How do you know? All right, guys, I was talking about like the moment when I was younger, you know, and got baptized and decided to follow Jesus with my life, Joe. Not talking about like going back into time when Jesus was on this earth or him exposing my favorite song like that. But anyway, this idea of following Jesus goes all the way back over 2,000 years ago. And literally millions of people have made this choice to follow him. But one example that the Bible shares with us is found in the book of Luke. It's in chapter 5, and Jesus, he walks by this man named Matthew, who was literally at work at the time. And Jesus said 2 words that changed Matthew's life forever. Check it out. It says, after this, he went out and saw a tax collector named Levi, or Matthew, sitting at the tax booth, and he said to him, "Follow me." And leaving everything, he rose and followed him. Luke 5:27 and 28. Those 2 words, follow me, have marked the lives of millions. And my guess is that some of you listening right now are thinking, why should I follow Jesus? Why did Matthew do that 2,000 years ago? Wouldn't he have like lost his job, like walking out like that? How have those 2 words changed so many lives, Stephen? Can following Jesus really change my life? Or is Stephen just a liar? Pause. Hold up, I really hope you did not think that last part. And don't worry, because Jesus is so awesome, so rad, so amazing that he himself tells us why those 2 words matter so much. In a different story in the Bible, Jesus is sharing with people why it's so important that they believed in him and follow him with their lives. And in it, Jesus shares, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. John 10:10. Did you catch it? Did you hear what Jesus is offering you this year in 2021? He's not just offering life. No, that would be boring. But he's offering life to the full. And let me tell you, life to the full is so worth it. Jesus' purpose in coming to earth, it was to take all our sins, all our faults, all our failures, and to take them and die on a cross with them. And then to rise 3 days later declaring that he is greater than any sin we could ever make. Because Jesus made this sacrifice, when we choose to follow him, we get two major things. First, we get to be confident that we get to spend forever with Jesus in heaven. And if you aren't fully sure what exactly that means or looks like, don't worry, I'm not fully sure either. But I know two things about heaven that make me really, really excited. One, Jesus is going to be there. And two, the Bible also shares that there's no tears in heaven, no crying, no pain. Like, sign me up, because 2020 was hard for me. And second, following Jesus and living life to the fullest also means that while we're still here on earth, we get to live a life of freedom when it comes to sin. You know, sin, those times when we miss the mark, we fall short, we mess up, the things that we don't like to talk about. And now, don't hear me wrong. Choosing to follow Jesus doesn't make everything bad in our life or everything bad that we've ever done magically disappear in a snap. But here's what it does do. Here's what Jesus does. Jesus tells us that he knows all about that sin, all about the worst parts of life. He knows the things that make us sometimes think, man, if people really knew this about me, would they still love me? Would they still be my friend? He knows everything. And Jesus still looks us right in the eye. He still smiles and he says, yes, I still love you. And if you haven't made the decision to follow Jesus yet, or maybe you still have a lot of questions about what that even looks like, I want you to know that your small group is an awesome place to ask those questions. I also want you to know that you can make the choice to follow Jesus today. Maybe you've heard this idea before and you've already made the decision to follow Jesus. First, awesome. And second, I want to challenge you. I want you to think of someone in your life who might not know about Jesus. Could be a friend, a family member, someone on your sports team. I don't know, maybe someone you play video games with. And I want to challenge you to talk to them about Jesus. Just share what he means to you. As we end, one thing we can all do together for a quick minute is to imagine what this year, what 2021 might look like for all of us if we all make that decision to choose to follow Jesus. Sorry. I got carried away picturing that. But let me tell you, it looks pretty awesome.